big point coming in, and there are three big talking points we are talking about. Bhavtosh, and I apologize for interjecting, but since this is a live update, we have to tell our viewers about the latest that's coming in. Now the High Court goes on to say that Kejriwal not joining the investigation was a big contributing factor in this case. And while concluding, this court holds that judges are bound by law and not by political considerations. Another big observation that coming in from the court: no special privilege can be granted to the Chief Minister. These are words of the judges of the Delhi High Court who are currently hearing that case, the plea that Arvind Kejriwal filed. So let's talk about the big talking points, Priyank. Number one, the courts are saying that irrespective of elections or not, this is a case of money laundering and the court will decide on arrest and remand as per the law, even if there's elections or not. Point number two that's just coming in from the court: no special privilege can be granted to the Chief Minister. Point number three, the Chief Minister cannot decide how he should be investigated. It is for the court to decide. Priyank.
Yes, absolutely, Sagarika, because these are the key pointers which has been touched on by the court. If you look at what is happening in the court, that every single point which was addressed before the court, which was also made a campaign material for the Aam Aadmi Party, is being put in by the court, where the court observation is and the dictation of the order is clearly giving an indication that no special privilege can be given to the Chief Minister, and the manner in which he was evasive for the questioning has also contributed to the result of arrest of Arvind Kejriwal. One more important factor which is also coming up from the High Court is that a court is only tasked to interpret the law, and the court cannot go into the realm of the political, and the constitution is only paramount. The state is an entity, and this is not confined to a person. Starting from the point where Arvind Kejriwal was evasive for the questioning, starting from the point where it was a question before the court that why a CM can be arrested, starting from the point where all these pointers were made to the addressed to the court, where the timing of the election was put in forward before the court.
Absolutely. So the High Court currently, Priyank, the High Court currently is saying that Constitution is paramount. That is the latest coming in, while it talks about this case pertaining to Arvind Kejriwal, also going on to say that the Chief Minister is not special and law is equal for all. He cannot decide how he will be investigated. When you cast aspersions on a particular law, 100-year-old law that has to do with approvers, you are casting aspersions on the judiciary. These are the latest points that are coming in from the High Court. Bhavtosh, the latest coming in from the court is that the court currently is saying that the state is an entity and not only confined to a person. Court cannot go into the realm of politics. So stop dragging the court into politics. We cannot go into the realm of politics because Constitution is paramount. These are words of the judges of the High Court. The High Court also says that the court is only and only tasked by interpreting laws as it is, rather than getting into politics. Bhavtosh.
Yes, Sagrika. In fact, the judge has again said it in Hindi. Swarnkanta Sharma, she has said, court का संबंध संविधान से है, राजनीति से नहीं है. What the court has said, that the court is here to interpret the law and not to do politics or interpret politics. And the High Court has said that the issue before this court does not operative portion of the order has not yet been said, but the court is giving an oral observation. The High Court has further said the issue before this court does not consider the issue of political parties but of investigating agency. Remember, the arrest has taken place under Section 19 of PMLA, and the question here is not whether Arvind Kejriwal gets bail or not. Arvind Kejriwal has challenged the grounds of arrest, and also that his because the arrest is illegal, he has asked that he should be released, and also the remand that has been given by the special court at Rouse Avenue Court. And that's what the court is saying, that no special privileges should be given to a person only because he is the Chief Minister.
Yes. More points coming in from the court, Bhavtosh, interjecting you there to take our viewers to the latest that's coming in from the Delhi High Court. Pointing out once again, the judge has just said, court ka sambandh संविधान से है, राजनीतिकता से नहीं. So this is what the judge of the Delhi High Court hearing the plea of Arvind Kejriwal is currently saying. Scathing observations there coming in. The High Court is also saying that the present case is not a case between between the central government and Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, but it is a case between Mr. Arvind Kejriwal and the Enforcement Directorate. The court also goes on to say that the court must remain vigilant that it is not influenced by any extraneous factor. The court is also adding that we are concerned with constitutional morality, not political morality. All those charges of the Aam Aadmi Party linking Arvind Kejriwal's arrest to the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. At this point of time, the court is saying in front of us, there is a case of money laundering. In front of us, the ED has put some evidence. In front of us, we will only look at law. We will look at constitutionality because the constitution is paramount, and do not drag us into the political realm. This is the latest coming in. Priyank, take us through what this could lead to.
See, I can see this not only making headlines in the TV channel which we are showing, but this will also have a large implication when all these pointers will be also put in forward in the newspapers, because every single point, Sagrika, which is being told by the court in this order is clearly giving a clear picture that the court has finally decided
I beg your pardon, but I have to interject because there is another point coming in from the court, very, very important one for viewers just joining us on this broadcast. The Delhi High Court is now talking about the money that was allegedly used in the Goa elections. What does the court go on to say? The High Court holds that ED was able to place enough material in the shape of Hawala material and statements of approvers that he was given money in cash for Goa elections, and money was sent in cash for Goa elections. This is coming in from the High Court. Arrest not in contravention of law and remand cannot be termed illegal. The big breaking news coming in at this point of time from the Delhi High Court. The court goes on to say that Arvind Kejriwal's arrest is not in contravention of the law and his remand cannot be termed illegal. Big breaking news, the writ petition in the case has been dismissed. Arvind Kejriwal's plea challenging his arrest has been dismissed by the Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court goes on to say, after making a series of very strong observations, that this arrest is not in contravention of the law and the remand of Delhi Chief Minister in Liquorgate cannot be termed illegal. Huge setback coming in for Arvind Kejriwal, with the Delhi High Court currently saying that this arrest and the remand are not illegal. Over to you, Bhavtosh. Take us through the latest.
Well, it's in a way a vindication of the probe that has been carried out by the Enforcement Directorate. Remember, this arrest and the subsequent remand that was given to the Enforcement Directorate has been panned by everyone, including by the opposition party and the Enforcement Directorate. We don't have the detailed order from the High Court, but the High Court has made two very important points. One, that everyone before the law is equal, and second, importantly, it has said that there is a definite money trail as far as the investigation in the alleged excise scam is concerned. And second, it has said that the remand that was given by the special court is legal, the arrest is legal, and the writ petition of Arvind Kejriwal has been dismissed. The court has again said that the bail issue has not been brought before the court. The entire issue that has been brought up by Arvind Kejriwal and as Delhi CM is whether the arrest by the Enforcement Directorate was legal or not. The court heard this matter for over 6 hours on 2 days, and the court has said that two things it had said. One, that just because he is the CM of Delhi, it would not go into the fact whether the arrest was done just before elections to make sure that Aam Aadmi Party is affected by this arrest. It has said that the agency was within its right to issue summons.
For Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, he will continue to remain in jail. The Delhi High Court has dismissed his petition challenging his arrest. The Delhi High Court has said that this is not in contravention of the law. It also goes on to say that his remand is not illegal. And as on expected lines, there are reactions coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party. BJP, in its first tweet, as a reaction to the order coming in from the Delhi High Court, says Satyamev Jayate. But once again, for viewers just joining us on this broadcast, after that hearing that went on in the Delhi High Court and after those very strong observations made by the Delhi High Court, it has now been ordered by the Delhi High Court that Arvind Kejriwal's arrest in Liquorgate is not in contravention of the law. He will continue to remain in jail.